Imagine walking onto a job site 5 years from now. The gate opens, the machines are running, the trucks are backing in. Someone is yelling because the concrete is late, someone else is trying to find the latest drawing revision, and the superintendent is standing there with a tablet, a phone, a radio, and the facial expression of a man who has already answered 17 questions before 8 a.m. in the morning. Now add AI to that scene. Not a shiny robot walking around with a hard hat and a clipboard, not a science fiction machine replacing every worker on site, just software. AI reading drawings, AI reviewing schedules, AI comparing bids, AI flagging safety problems, AI watching drone footage, AI summarizing reports, AI answering questions before the project manager has even finished their coffee. And suddenly the question becomes very real. Is AI coming for construction jobs? OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has been warning that artificial intelligence is going to disrupt work in a serious way. He has talked about current jobs being disrupted as AI does more of the work that drives the economy. And he has also said the real impact of AI doing jobs may become much more obvious in the next few years. That sounds scary, especially if you work with your hands, manage crews, estimate projects, inspect jobs, run equipment, schedule subcontractors, or depend on construction to pay your bills. So today, we're opening the room on that question. Will AI replace construction workers? The honest answer is not as simple as yes or no. The better answer is this. AI is probably not going to replace the whole construction worker, but it is absolutely coming for certain parts of the job. And the people who understand that early may have a very real advantage. Welcome to Build Smarter. Let's start with the part people usually get wrong. When people hear AI will replace jobs, they picture the most dramatic version possible. Robots laying block, robots wiring houses, robots driving excavators, robots walking into the brake trailer and asking who moved their lunch. And yes, robotics is improving, automation is improving, construction technology is moving forward, but construction is not the same as a clean factory floor. A job site is messy, the ground is uneven, the weather changes, deliveries are late. A drawing detail looks good on paper until someone actually tries to build it. A pipe is exactly where it is not supposed to be. A wall is out of square. A subcontractor says they are basically done, which, as everyone in construction knows, can mean anything from "we need 15 minutes" to "please do not look behind that door." That's why construction is different. AI works best when the information is digital, repeatable, structured, and clean. Construction is often physical, unpredictable, local, and full of judgment calls. That doesn't mean AI won't matter. It means AI will hit construction differently. And that difference is where the real story is. Sam Altman's warning matters because he is not just talking about some distant future where AI writes poems and answers trivia questions. He is talking about AI doing real work. In 2025 and 2026, the conversation around AI and jobs became much more serious. Reporting on Altman's comments has repeatedly pointed to disruption, job displacement, and new roles forming around AI, while also noting his view that AI may augment workers instead of simply replacing every person outright. That word matters. Augment. It means AI doesn't always remove the worker. Sometimes it changes what the worker can do. The calculator didn't eliminate accountants. GPS did not eliminate drivers. Digital plans didn't eliminate foremen. But each of those tools changed the way people worked. And if someone refused to adapt, they eventually felt it. That may be the best way to think about AI in construction. It is not just replacement, it is pressure. Pressure on slow paperwork, pressure on repetitive estimating, pressure on sloppy scheduling, pressure on people who make decisions without checking the data, pressure on companies that still treat technology like it's something the office kid handles when the printer stops working. AI will not replace construction all at once, but it will expose weak spots. And that's where jobs start changing. So, which parts of construction does AI change first? Not the person hanging drywall, not the operator reading the ground, not the electrician standing in a mechanical room trying to figure out why the drawings look like they were assembled during a power outage. The first wave is paperwork, planning, comparison, and prediction. Let's start with estimating. AI can already help read drawings, identify quantities, compare documents, organize scopes, and flag missing information. But that doesn't mean it magically knows the right number. It means it can speed up the first pass. Instead of manually hunting through a pile of drawings for every door, room finish, slab edge, or pipe run, AI tools can help pull information faster. But here is the catch. An AI tool can count what it sees. It may not understand what the job really means. It may not know that the site access is terrible. It may not know that the spec is technically clear but practically ridiculous. It may not know that the last 3 projects with this owner had change orders hiding behind every polite email. That's where a good estimator still matters. AI can help with quantities. Humans still need judgment. And in construction, judgment is money. How about scheduling? Well, AI can help find conflicts. It can compare progress reports against the plan. It can look at weather patterns. It can warn that a delay in one trade may affect 3 others. It can help a project manager see the dominoes before they fall. That's useful. But it does not replace the superintendent who knows that a schedule can look perfect on Monday and become a comedy sketch by Wednesday. AI may say, the drywall crew can begin on Thursday. The superintendent may say, no, they absolutely cannot, because the inspection got pushed. The materials are stacked in the wrong building, and the elevator sounds like it is negotiating its retirement. That's not anti-technology, that's reality. And construction runs on reality. Now, how about document review? This is one of the biggest areas where AI can help. Construction projects are drowning in documents. Specs, submittals, RFIs, meeting minutes, emails, change orders, safety plans, quality control reports, daily reports, permits, inspection comments. Somewhere inside all of that is the sentence that can cost someone money. AI can help search, summarize, compare, and flag contradictions. It can help someone ask, did the spec require this? Did the drawing change? Was this mentioned in the meeting minutes? Did the subcontractor exclude something in their proposal? Did the owner already approve this material? Now that is powerful, because a lot of construction problems are not caused by people refusing to work. They're caused by people not seeing the same information at the same time. AI can help with that. But again, it is not magic. If the documents are wrong, incomplete, outdated, or uploaded in 7 different folders with file names like final-revise-use this 13, AI can still get confused, which is honestly fair. So can everyone else. Let's move on to safety. One of the most important areas. AI can help review safety checklists, training records, incident reports, photos, drone footage, and site observations. It can flag missing PPE. It can notice repeated hazards. It can help identify trends before someone gets hurt. It can help managers ask better questions. But safety is also where we need to be careful. AI should not become a lazy substitute for walking the site. It should not become an excuse to stare at a dashboard while the actual hazard is happening 50 feet away. Safety is physical. It is sound. It is movement. It is weather. It is fatigue. It is a worker taking a shortcut because they are under pressure. And it is a foreman noticing that something feels off before anyone writes it down. AI can help find patterns. People still have to care. That part cannot be automated. And if a company uses AI only to blame workers faster after something goes wrong, that is not building smarter. That is just building colder. Now let's talk about the jobs people worry about most. Will AI replace laborers? Probably not in the simple way people imagine. Laborers do physical work in changing environments. They move, clean, carry, prep, assist, adapt, and solve problems all day long. That would be harder to automate than people think. Could some tasks be automated over time? Yes. Could robotics reduce certain repetitive tasks? Yes again. Could technology change how many people are needed for certain jobs? Also yes. But a laborer who learns how to work around technology, document progress, use digital tools, understand safety systems, and communicate clearly may become more valuable, not less. The worker who can do the physical work and understand the digital workflow is going to be useful. That person becomes a bridge. And bridges matter. Will AI replace equipment operators? Not completely. Autonomous equipment is real. Machine control is real. GPS grading is real. Remote operation is real, but a good operator isn't just pushing levers. A good operator reads the ground. They feel the machine. They understand the site. They notice soft spots. They know when something sounds wrong. They know when the plan doesn't match the dirt. AI may assist operators. It may make some operations more precise. It may reduce rework. It may help newer operators learn faster. But the best operators are not just machine users. They are field judgment on tracks and tires. That is not easy to replace. Will AI replace electricians, plumbers, welders, carpenters, and skilled trades? Again, not the whole worker. The trades are physical, technical, and local. AI can help with layout. AI can help answer code questions. AI can help review drawings. AI can help organize punch lists. AI can help diagnose some problems. AI can help train apprentices. But it is not crawling into a ceiling space, sweating through a service call, fitting something into a space that clearly did not read the plans, or making a judgment call when the real-world condition is different from the drawing. Skilled trades are not safe because AI is weak. They are safer because the work is embodied. It happens in the world, and the world is very annoying. That annoyance protects jobs more than people realize. Will AI replace project managers? This one is more complicated because a lot of project management is communication, documentation, coordination, tracking, follow-up, and decision support. AI can help with a lot of that. It can summarize meetings. It can draft emails. It can organize action items. It can compare schedules. It can review contracts. It can prepare reports. It can track open issues. It can remind people that the thing they said was handled has not, in fact, been handled. So yes, project managers will feel AI, but the good project managers may become stronger with it because the best PMs are not just paper pushers. They manage risk. They read people. They negotiate. They prioritize. They understand when a problem is small, when it is expensive, and when it is about to become everyone's problem. AI can help a PM see more, but the PM still has to decide what matters, and that is the job. Will AI replace superintendents? This is where the answer gets pretty clear. AI can assist superintendents. It can help track progress. It can summarize reports. It can compare photos over time. It can flag missing inspections. It can help organize daily logs. It can identify possible schedule conflicts. But replacing a superintendent, that is a much bigger leap. A superintendent is not just managing a spreadsheet. They're reading the site in real time. They know who is actually ready. They know who is saying they are ready. They know the difference. They know which crew can be trusted with a tight window. They know when the plan looks fine, but the sequence is wrong. They know when a small issue today becomes a disaster next week. That kind of authority is not just information, it's experience. AI can support that. It should not be trusted to replace it. At least not if you enjoy projects that finish without everyone aging 7 years. So, what is the real warning? The real warning is not that every construction worker gets replaced by AI. The real warning is that construction will split. On one side, there will be workers and companies that use AI as a tool. They will estimate faster. They will catch mistakes earlier. They will document better. They will communicate more clearly. They will see patterns sooner. They will reduce some rework. They will spend less time hunting through paperwork and more time solving real problems. On the other side, there will be people who pretend none of this matters. They will say, "We have always done it this way." And sometimes that's wisdom. But sometimes it is just a sentence people say right before the world moves on without them. That's the part workers should pay attention to, not panic. Pay attention. Because AI probably will not replace the best construction workers. But someone using AI may outwork, outdocument, outestimate, outcommunicate, or outbid someone who refuses to touch it. That doesn't mean every worker needs to become a programmer. It means every worker should understand the tools enough to not be controlled by them. And this is where Build Smarter lands on the issue. AI should not be sold to construction workers as a threat. It should be explained as a tool, a powerful tool, a flawed tool, a tool that can save time and also make mistakes. A tool that can help someone learn faster and also confidently produce nonsense if nobody checks it. That is why human judgment still matters. In construction, wrong information is not just embarrassing. It can cost money. It can delay a project. It can create safety risks. It can damage trust. It can send someone back to redo work that should have been done right the first time. So the goal is not to bow down to AI. The goal is to use it wisely. Let AI help with the boring parts. Let it summarize the meeting. Let it search through the spec. Let it compare the bids. Let it draft the first version. Let it flag the possible conflict. Let it help organize the mess. But do not let it be the final authority on physical reality. The job site still gets the final vote. Always. So, what should a normal construction worker do right now? Start small. Do not try to learn every AI tool in 1 week. That's how people get overwhelmed, annoyed, and then decide the whole thing is stupid. Pick one use. 1. Use AI to summarize a long document. Use it to rewrite a confusing email. Use it to create a checklist. Use it to organize daily report notes. Use it to explain a term you do not understand. Use it to compare two pieces of information. Use it to help prepare for a meeting. Then check the answer. That is the key. Don't just copy and paste. Read it. Question it. Ask, does this make sense in the real world? Because that is where construction people have an advantage. They know what reality feels like. They know when something looks too clean. They know when a plan is missing the messy part. And that may become one of the most valuable skills in an AI-heavy world. Not just knowing how to use AI, knowing when AI is wrong. Sam Altman's warning should be taken seriously. AI will change work. Some jobs will be disrupted, some tasks will disappear, new roles will appear, and a lot of people are going to have to adapt faster than they expected. But for construction workers, the message should not be hopeless. It should be practical. If your job is only paperwork, repetition, or moving information from one box to another, AI is coming fast. If your job includes judgment, physical skill, leadership, safety awareness, field experience, and the ability to solve messy real-world problems, you still matter. But you should not ignore the tools. Because the future may not be human versus AI. It may be human with AI versus human pretending AI is not happening. And that is a very different story. So will AI replace construction workers? Not in the simple, dramatic way people keep imagining. AI will replace some tasks, it will reshape some roles, it will make some workers faster, it will make some companies more efficient, it will expose people who were only surviving because the paperwork was too messy for anyone to notice. But the job site still needs people who can think, move, build, judge, lead, and fix what the computer did not understand. That is the part nobody should forget. The future of construction is not robots in hard hats taking over everything. It is smarter tools meeting real-world work. And the workers who learn how to stand in the middle of those two worlds may become some of the most valuable people on the site, not because they let AI replace them, because they learned how to use it without surrendering their judgment. That is how we build smarter. Never end in fear, end in clarity. Thanks for watching Build Smarter. If this helped you think differently about AI on the job site, subscribe to Build Smarter channel, and let's keep figuring out what's hype, what's useful, and what actually matters for the people doing the work.